This here is Big Rig Bill, aka Dollar Bill, and I am here with you today. It's been a while since I've actually put anything on YouTube, but I've officially made the next step I should say. I've turned my company truck in at CFI a couple weeks ago, took a couple weeks off, currently trying to buy my own semi. Thought I had one bought from MHC Kenworth, and it fell through at the last minute. A little bit more expensive probably than I should have been trying to buy, and because it was so expensive, it fell through at the last second. But so in the meantime, I decided to go rent a semi. I am renting a semi right now with MGR. As soon as I find the truck that I want, I will buy that truck and then go on to bigger and better things, which actually is going to be my own authority. I've already started the paperwork. Like I've told everybody before, I used to own a mobile home transport and tie-down company in Pensacola, Florida about 5 years ago. I no longer have that company. At the time, I did not have my CDL. I used to hire my drivers to deliver mobile homes, and because I didn't have a CDL. But anyway, I now have my CDL. I worked for a year and a few months at CFI as a company driver. Now, like I said, when I buy my truck, I've already talked to the DOT and FMCSA or FMSA, whatever it's called, and they have told me it will only take 7 days to reactivate my MC number, my DOT number, and get my own authority. It's also only going to be like $189. So I've already started that paperwork. I haven't officially turned it in yet to start that 7 days, but it's going to be an easy process. I just got to wait until I buy my truck. Once I buy my truck, I'll go ahead and start that 7-day process. Anyway, so I have officially become an owner-operator, even though I'm leasing. Did my first load. I picked it up yesterday in the Chicago area, delivered it to the Akron, Ohio area, which is where my family is. Went and see my sister who had surgery yesterday morning. Seen her this morning before I went and made my delivery. I made my delivery, and my first load as an owner-operator technically is complete. I am now on my way for about a 100-mile trip to Zanesville, Ohio. I'm going to pick up my second load as an owner-operator and deliver that tomorrow down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So, not too bad starting out. You know, obviously going to feel a little nervous when you start your first load as an owner-operator. I will say this isn't exactly what I wanted to do. Like I said, it was kind of a quick decision to go ahead and do this because my truck fell through, my purchase. The company I'm with right now, it's not a forced dispatch, and technically they do have dispatchers, but and I know that's not really what I wanted. I wanted to do a self-dispatch, but this is just short term. Like I said, it could be as few as, you know, as little as a week or two, or it could be, you know, 30 to 90 days. But whenever I get my truck, I'm going owner-operator, and I'll be dispatching myself. So it's not a forced dispatch though. They'll call, they'll offer. Like yesterday for my first load, the dispatcher called me and she said, well, where do you want to go? And I said, well, I'd like to go to the Akron, Ohio area because my sister's there and she just had surgery. So she called me back 5 minutes later. She said, okay, I got a load going to Cleveland, 30 miles from where your sister is. So I said, I'll take it. Now, if I didn't like that, like this morning, they offered me a load, and they wanted me to go to Virginia, and I said, listen, I don't want to go to Virginia. I'm supposed to be home in, 4 or 5 days, and I don't want to go to Virginia. I'd rather go south towards my house, since I'm in Ohio, and I live in Florida, I'd like to go south. So she said, okay, and she called me back, and she gave me this load here, going to Chattanooga. Most of these loads, from my understanding, are between $2 and $3 a load. My very first load paid me actually $1.90 a mile. So I got roughly, I think it was $1,300 for like a 400-mile load. Slightly less, but it came out to like $1.95 or something like that. But anyway, I just wanted to update you all what the situation was, and I am officially an owner-operator. And like I said, the truck's here. When they gave me my truck, it was funny because the people that came in with me in orientation, which was supposed to only be a couple days, mine turned out to be a week because it took them that long to get my urinalysis back for some reason. I was the only one. Everybody else got theirs back, in 2-3 days. But anyway, it was worth the wait because when I got my urinalysis back, they assigned me my truck. Everybody got like 2017 and 18 Freightliner Cascadias. I didn't really want a Cascadia, but the good side to that is I was the only person to get a brand new 2019 Cascadia. It only had 50 miles on it. So anyway, and it's the first time I've driven a Cascadia. I always said I will never get a Freightliner, but I'll be honest with you, there is a lot of room in this thing. It is extremely high-rise, big high-rise. It's got that, I forget what it's called, like an M20 or something like that transmission where you change gears on what kind of similar to what looks like a turn signal, but on the right side, to go forward or backwards, drive or reverse. And I'll be honest with you, so far I really like it. It's got a lot of room. It's not too loud. Everybody complains about noise going to freight shakers, but it doesn't seem that noisy to me. And my first trip I averaged over 8 miles per gallon. So I'll let you all know a little bit more when I know a little bit more about it, and I'll give you an update. But so far, first day on the road as an owner-operator, I like it. It's not it's not a pick your own load, dispatch yourself, but if I can make $2 to $3 a mile, especially if I can average even $2.50 a mile, I'll be happy just for the short term while I'm renting this. And when I buy my own truck, like I said, within 7 days I'll be getting my own authority, and I'll be even more of a happy camper. So anyway, glad to get you guys an update, and we'll talk to y'all soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.